What is going on, Tech Fam? This is Wycliffe here, coming back to you with another video. Today we're talking about why you need to consider working online in Kenya, or the benefits of working online in Kenya. So if you've checked out my previous videos, you most likely know that I'm a digital entrepreneur, and I've also been working online for practically most of my adult life, because after graduating from university, that's all I have been doing. Currently, my business partner and I are in the process of creating a digital startup, but I would like to create this video, or I am creating this video, especially for the many people out there who feel as though they are tied down to one option, or going the conventional way, especially when it comes to creating income. Now, there are various things that you could do as someone who works online. I'm sure if you've come across this video, most likely you know about the common ways to work online in Kenya, which are writing articles, transcription, and that type of stuff. But I'm not going to be specifically talking about any of these methods of working online in Kenya, but I'm here to talk about the advantages. So I guess this video is specifically for those people who aren't sure whether they want to start working online or not. And if that is you, you need to pay attention and watch all the way to the end. Also, if you're new around here, consider subscribing to the channel. We're really grateful for those of you who have subscribed, and we're going to be sharing more content with you as time goes by. So, the benefits of working online in Kenya. The first benefit is that you are extremely flexible. When you work online, it opens up a whole new world for you, because you get to choose your working hours, you get to choose where and when you want to work. Of course, there's a lot of discipline that has to come with that, because sometimes if you're not, if you are just starting out, if you're a newbie online, the income that you're going to be making is a little bit lower than other people who've probably been there longer. So it basically depends on your goals. What are your financial goals? How much do you need to make, and things like that. But the great advantage of this thing is that you get to choose when to work, and also where to work. Now, when it comes to choosing where to work, most people who work online in Kenya do work from home. However, I have seen that a couple of people have workstations where they feel as though the home environment would be too, homely, if I could use such a word. Like, they feel as though they need an office environment, so they probably pay a little bit of money to go and work at a co-working station or something of the sort, which is good. It depends. If you've got a lot of kids at home, or if you're living in a noisy apartment or neighborhood, makes sense. But you can absolutely maximize on working from home if you create a home office. So if you have more than one room in your house, you could probably create a home office and use that for the best place to work. And yeah, but however, it depends on the individual, whatever works best for you. But the main thing is that you get to choose where and when you want to work. You're not tied down to a specific place. Also, there's flexibility when it comes to the type of jobs that you could do. Now, in the beginning of this video, I did mention that most people are aware of writing online, or online writing as it's called in Kenya, which is basically just writing blog articles and writing articles for different review articles and things like that. I'm going to be making a video that is more in-depth about content writing or online writing, which is I've done a lot of that in my career as someone who works online as a digital entrepreneur, and I believe that you would benefit from that video, so stay tuned for that. Now, when it comes to this benefit number 2, which is you are so flexible when it comes to the jobs that you can do. You don't have to be tied down to one thing. There is online writing, as I've said. There is transcription. If you work online, you could also be creating content for social media pages for businesses. There's various businesses that don't have the time or the skills to create their own content. So basically, you just manage their social media pages and you're paid to do that. Also, you can, let me see, I've talked about transcription. You can sell your own digital course as somebody who works online. You can be a content creator or a vlogger, and that is something that many people are doing today. However, that requires you to provide people with a lot of valuable content, especially if you're trying to make money off of YouTube, because you need to make content that people are ready and willing to watch so that you can grow your audience and grow your community. However, you can make money on YouTube without necessarily having all those subscribers. There is a way that you can use to make money on YouTube without having what's it, 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. And I'm also advising you to stay tuned for the best way to make money on YouTube without having so many subscribers as someone who's starting out. Okay, so I've talked about content creation on YouTube. I've talked about vlogging. There's several different ways to make money online, basically, is what I'm trying to say. And that's just the third advantage of someone who works online. So if you find that article writing isn't for you, you could always try transcription. If that doesn't work for you, you could always try blogging. If blogging doesn't work for you, and article writing and blogging are close to the same, but not exactly the same. They're two different things. And if you're interested, let me know in the description, in the comment section, so that I can clarify the difference between article writing and blogging. Of course, whatever goes on a blog is articles, but there are articles that are not blogs. For instance, review articles that, let's say for example, you're trying to review a product that you want people to purchase. And also, another one that I need to mention is copywriting. That's a really lucrative method of making money online because businesses want to sell their products and services. Copywriting actually is where you are trying to help a business that has a product or a service to sell whatever it is that they're trying to sell to people. However, most of the time, these businesses or companies do not have the skill or the language that is required to help them get the buyers to want to purchase these products. So copywriting basically makes use of psychology in language to help people become, to help people convert from just someone who's reading a blog post or someone who's come across an article online into a customer. And there are a variety of copywriting jobs that you can apply for. There are various job boards where you can get copywriting jobs. Again, if copywriting sounds to you like something that you would want me to talk about, let me know in the description, because there is so much to discuss when it comes to working online, and I would probably make more videos depending on what my audience or what our audience is looking to learn more about. I know that content writing or online writing there's so many people that have already talked about that, but I believe that it's good for people to have a variety of different things that they can pursue when it comes to working online, so that they are not limited and so that people don't feel as though they're stuck to doing one thing. So the next benefit of working online is that it's lucrative. Okay, so this is basically self-explanatory. If you know what lucrative is, it's basically you can make money with working online. There are people who have who make up to $2,000 in 2 weeks, and that's a lot of money, especially here in Kenya. And it all depends on what you are doing. There are people who make up to $400 in a week or within a couple of days. So that it just all depends on what you're doing. And if you are disciplined enough, you can make good money and you can be able to invest. I don't suggest that you work online for the rest of your life, because if you're not making any investments, then it means that you're not doing anything wise. You need to invest your money, because working online isn't something, in as much as it's lucrative, it might not be as stable as you want it to be, depending on what you're doing. Some online jobs or some online ventures are a little bit more stable than others. Okay, so that is the second last advantage. And finally, we have anybody can learn how to work online. So essentially, it's all about your interests and what you feel as though you would like to do. Like I've said already earlier in this video, some people wouldn't do well writing articles because it's just not their thing. Some people wouldn't do well doing transcription because it's not their thing. But some people would do great creating content for social media pages that for businesses. Some people would do great writing, copywriting. Some people would do great selling their own courses. Others are making a killing on YouTube as content creators. And some people are making a lot of money on YouTube as content creators, and they're talking about absolutely nothing. So if you are somebody who is interested in working online, you need to know the various ways of doing so and how to make money with it. Now, before I end this video, there is an easy way of making money online. And if you watched my other videos, you already know about it. But go down to, or I'm going to leave a card to that in the top, one of the top corners. You can check out that venture. It has to do with affiliate marketing, and maybe that might work out for you. So be sure to subscribe for more videos. We're going to be making a ton of them, and I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and share it with a friend. I'll be seeing you in the next one.